What's up? What's up? It's the Pushing Weight Show. It's Dav. I got my partner in crime with me, Jonah and Andrew.
And of course the courage in these veins, people passing the limits, a bunch of beasts broke off the chain. From the folks see them growing and reaching up to pass out peak though. Welcome to the Pushing Weight Show.
And then there goes the intro, man. so what's up, man? What you get into today? I don't know about y'all, but I was feeling it today. I'm old. We had a little cookout last night.
Good cookout.
You know, yeah. You know, I was on the grill doing it up. You know, and I did the seasoning. Okay. Nah, but
that was a good cookout.
Yeah, we had the whole crew out here, man, and it was. I had a good time.
Had them ribs, them beef shaboing boys, some burgers, some brats, some wings.
Yeah,
nah.
Man.
See, if you cooked them, they was wings. I cooked them, they was wangs.
Yeah, nah, man, it was good. But like I said, I'm feeling it. We went through a whole bottle of Henny and then some. Yeah.
I was cool.
Yeah.
I told you that we drank what? Me and you probably drank 3 cups of Henny
before anybody got here.
You got wasted. Bad, real bad.
But you young, so how are you?
I woke up just fine. I got some good sleep. Woke up nice and early. And
ran 10
regular
miles,
routine.
Yeah,
felt good.
Yeah, the youngins,
not says, you.
Youngins, he says early. That's probably like 11.
Man, yeah.
Fucking 8.
8.
Yeah, I was up at like 6:50.
Man, I was pushing 9:30. I was up. After everybody left, me and my girl stayed out there by the fire and kept drinking. So we kept going.
Sounds depressing.
Yeah.
Hey, hard in the paint.
So man, I want to bring you on today. Me and Doc were talking about we want to bring you on today because you're one of our consistent members for how long now? How long?
I think it's been March or April. So
Okay.
6-7 months.
It was matter of fact, it was mid-March because or early April because
early April probably.
It was early April because we had that meet.
Yep.
April 21st or 20th or something like that. Yeah. And man, he come in and he was like, I want to compete. And we're like, all right, well, we're about to do prep for this meet coming up. And he was like, all right, where do I sign up? I was like, shit, okay, all right, yeah. So he signed up, he jumped in and put some numbers up, man. So
y'all let him take my place at the meet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take my place.
For the 181 class,
Right.
But no, man, how long you? So first off, how lift even get started with you? Like, how'd you start lifting? How'd you get involved in all that?
I was playing football through my early years, middle school, and our head coach.
He means powder puff.
Powder puff. That's the name. All right.
Did y'all play powder puff at Bucyrus?
Yeah.
The girls played.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't really show up, but yeah, we played it.
Man, no call, no show on the team.
Right. Yeah. I was resting, man. I was resting. But during middle school, our head coach was like, "Well, we're gonna start incorporating some powerlifting in our football program." I was like, "Okay." And us and all the guys, we really got into it. We loved it, and say by the time we were 14, 15 in freshman year, we were putting up really big numbers. We did competitions starting our freshman year. We were just beating everybody. I mean, no one can even touch us. We were like, wow, okay. I mean, we're going against small schools. We weren't going against River Valley here or anything like that. But
I must have been out of the powerlifting high school game at that point.
We're playing against some small Division 6, Division 7 schools, and we were just beating them. And we really latched on to it. We were all really consistent. None of us, beat around the bush. We showed up every day, and honestly, most of us, we kind of caught in the powerlifting more than football. We kind of said, this is kind of our thing. I mean, we all still play football, but powerlifting was starting to become our main thing.
Yeah. So obviously you guys did some meets. Did your school have a powerlifting team?
Yeah. So my junior year was our best year. So it's 12 kids a team. It's like 4 lightweight, 4 middleweight, 4 heavyweight. We totaled a little over 13,000.
Wow.
That's almost 1,000. That's over 1,000 a person. So almost 1,100 a person.
Wow.
Including the lightweight and everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was very impressive. I mean, I went to state that year. We didn't have a team during state because most of them played baseball, but none of them had over 13,000.
Yeah.
Not a single team did. Wasn't even close.
Wow.
So Yeah, we were pretty good, I'd say.
And I think you placed at state your senior year, yeah.
Junior year I got first.
Junior year you got first.
Yeah,
Did you place second, or did you place senior year?
Canceled. COVID.
Oh.
COVID happened. It got canceled. Sophomore year I got fifth.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, you're that young. You was in high school during COVID.
Man. Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Like 3-4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Still wet behind the ears.
Man.
Dang. Okay. So first junior year.
I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know you had the accolades. I thought you were just a punk kid that came.
Oh,
You
yeah.
was the waste for it.
Nah.
I didn't know you was.
Confidence
I know
comes
you-
from somewhere.
I know you had hardware. You feel me? I know
Yeah.
you was a state contender. You feel me?
Yeah, man. That's actually where I first seen him. Somebody had, I think at that time, what was that? So that was 2019, your junior year.
Yeah.
And I had seen you, or somebody had reposted you on, I think it was the Wade twins had reposted you.
Probably. Yep.
And I had taken them to the state meet that year. And they reposted you. And then I had seen that you had won, and I think I reached out to you at that point to try and come out and train. He was too good. He was too good for me.
He was still walking on the
He was
clouds.
still on that podium. You feel me? But no, and then it just, I kept following you. Just, I know there was a time you kind of quit powerlifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As some injuries pile up, and decided to come back into it, and try to hit the ground running a little bit. Deadlift kind of. My numbers stayed where they were a little bit.
Yeah.
And now they're slowly coming back up.
Yeah. So this is the 181 that I don't know if you've seen all of our episodes, but there's been a couple episodes where I've
talked about him a few times.
Yeah, I've talked about you a few times about your deadlift and squat and how your numbers are going up. So this is the 181 that we got, and what you pulled 605 off a 1 inch mat a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago.
Yep.
That was all right.
About a month now.
That was all right.
A little light.
But no, man. Backtrack? You got done with high school,
Yeah.
and then you kind of went on a little hiatus for
About 3
injuries.
years. About 3 years.
And then when you started back up, did you start back up powerlifting? Because I want to say when I reached out to you, you was doing like hang clean.
I was doing quite a bit of Olympic weightlifting from, I would say, October through about March and April when I came here.
Don't tell me you turned to a CrossFitter, man.
A little bit. Trying to figure out something new, and I was like, maybe I'll try powerlifting again. I was like, okay, I like this too. I still like it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I liked it anymore. I like it. I love it actually.
Yeah.
So back doing it.
Yeah, well, good, man. Yeah, it's a different sport. It's one of the me versus me kind of things. But yeah, no, like I said, I think I caught him on Instagram doing like a hang clean or something. I'm like, what the hell is this kid doing? He was a powerlifter.
Man, no, he was in there. What's the pull-ups where they be like
the kip pull-ups or kipper or whatever it is. Where the legs are swinging. Man, listen, I'll give it to you because two things. One, I'm gonna shit on you first. Those was not pull-ups, okay? But secondly, I'd tear my damn arms off if I tried one of them kip and pull-ups.
Listen, that's why I honestly got this shoulder injury now. Because Mike was in here doing some pull-ups.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, man, let me see that shit real quick. I probably did about 4 or 5 of them. Sure ain't been the same since.
Listen, man, y'all both missed it last night. After everybody started leaving, it was me, Vada, Diesel, Bones, and then a couple other people were still outside by the fire. We come in here because it's a little warmer.
And we're hitting the bench press, weren't you?
Yeah.
Post on your story. I see that. I saw that.
Kept the 2 plates on there, a little 235, and everybody hit it. And then Mike go over there and try to do some pull-ups. He did like one, and he's like, nope, not happening.
Yeah, because he ate like 4 hot dogs, 3 hamburgers, ribs.
He was glizzy gobbling.
Yeah, I might have had 6 or 7 of those hot dogs last night. Not gonna lie. Man, they're smothered in barbecue.
Man,
going to town on them.
They were good.
Whoever cooked them, what they was doing.
Man, I appreciate that. So, and then first meet back, like I said, was April.
Yeah.
And what were your numbers that you hit there? I'm trying to remember.
275 bench, 440 squat and a 567 dead.
Okay. Ain't bad. And then I think you came. I think you won your class.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won your class there. And then this last meet that we did, what was that, September? August, September?
Yeah, not too hot.
Would you end up getting?
Not too hot. We got a little bit, maybe 5 pounds each on every lift.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's 5 pounds more, man. It's still a
Yeah,
PR. It's still a PR. I know that when it comes to me, if I'm feeling dehydrated and tired during a meet, I like to go to Propel. And this is our plug. We're still trying to get some sponsors on this.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I think I cut about 5 pounds a couple days before that meet. Didn't really prepare for me having to cut that much weight, but had to cut weight last minute, and it did what it did.
Yeah. You said you kind of cut it.
Yeah.
Like a wrestler, because you wrestled back in the day.
No, just powerlifting.
Just powerlifting.
I used to have to cut back then too. I was always borderline in my weight class.
Man, I know some wrestlers were. Did you ever have friends that wrestled in high school? They'd be like spitting in bottles all day to lose weight.
Out in the way there.
That was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, shout out our guy Ryan, man, who brought the water.
Oh yeah,
Water
you see
machine.
that?
Yeah, water
we
machine,
got the water machine. I told him, I said, now somebody just need to bring us a bathroom and we a whole facility.
Man, whole facility.
But
Put a box right. We'll put it back there.
just a little box.
I was seeing these medieval, not really outhouses because it wasn't outside, but they were some medieval shitters. Like, so they had them hanging. They were built into the building.
Yeah.
But it was like on the outside of the building, so it's like basically like a room, and they had a tube that went all the way down into the ground and came up, and there was a guy that had to shovel the shit.
Oh hell no!
So you wasn't shitting inside the castle. You know what I'm saying? Like you still.
Sounds like a good job for you.
Hell, man.
Yeah, no, I'm cool on that job. Pass, hard pass.
Hey, shit! Whoever came up with that concept was probably eating back then, though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I came up with the medieval shitter.
The
I
medieval
got that medieval shitter money.
Man, people that had money since 1308.
Generational wealth.
Century wealth.
Centuries wealth, man. Oh shit! What'd you get into today?
Man, nothing for real. I had a whole bunch of paperwork I had to do for. We had loads all week, so usually on Mondays or Sundays, I get all the paperwork ready to turn into like the people that all my clients, and then so I factor all my loads. So a lot of trucking companies, they'll factor if you ain't got like a big bankroll, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because most trucking contracts are net 30.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're somebody owes you $6,000 in a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You're not trying to wait 30 days, especially if once you get rolling, it's cool because you'll start getting checks every week. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really thinking about it, but like just starting out. But I still just factor my loads. I want my money now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got stuff I gotta do.
Like JG Wentworth.
JG, I mean, it's my money. I need it now. But now
You probably too young for
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
But yeah, I got all my paperwork ready, and that's it. We shot the commercial. We shot a commercial earlier. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that was it.
It's been, man, recovery. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, listen, how old are you?
22.
20. Just turned 22.
Yeah, just turned 22.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what it was. Like I said, we kept drinking last night. You know, I had a couple bites of that Crown, couple hits of that American Honey, that wild turkey that Nick brought. And then this dude made me hit his freaking. He brought some potato vodka. Like this is.
Yeah, I heard him
Good
say
stuff.
something about some blue something.
Blue ice, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's like
We all
Natty,
don't even know.
It's like Natty Ice's cousin of vodka.
Yeah, I cannot drink no vodka.
I can't do the clear, man. I hit it and I was like, anybody need their nail polish taken off? We got it. We got it here. Nah, man, that's
Good stuff.
I can't do it. So that's what he does for work. What do you do? I know you're an EMT.
Yeah, right now I work as an EMT, and I'm about a month and a half out from being done with my fire school.
Okay.
So today, so today I've been applying for 3 jobs a day.
Nice. Okay.
Secure a job before I'm done with school.
Trying to stay in Marion.
I'm trying to, but they're not hiring right now.
Yeah.
So flying around the area,
Gotcha.
closest place as possible.
Gotcha. So the fire chief's watching. A boy looking for a job.
And he drinks potato vodka.
He's right up there. He's right up the fireman's alley, man.
Right?
Right up the fireman's alley. Yeah. Oh, dude. I've been tired as hell all day. I was watching the Browns before I got here.
Browns watching the wrong game, dude.
See, they played.
Bengals are on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, listen. If I had my phone, I'd check the score right now. It was a good game. 14-17 started the third. And I forget who's the Bengals playing right now?
Niners.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Last time I
right
checked,
now?
yeah, they were beating.
So you a Bengals fan?
Yeah. You like to win. We win games.
If you talk about you 3-3, we 4-2. So do we.
We're about to both be 4-3. We're about to both be.
We gonna win one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see.
So what kind of training did you like better? Like, because I know obviously we train completely different,
right,
than what you probably ever have.
Yeah.
So in high school, what was your guys' training like? If you guys had a team, I'm gonna assume that you guys had a powerlifting coach.
Yeah. So we did have a guy. My freshman and sophomore year, I was real big in powerlifting. He made our programs and whatnot, and he moved me. He got a head coaching job. He was a defensive coordinator, so he got a head coaching job somewhere else, and he took that. And we had an athletic trainer and our head coach. I mean, they knew a pretty good amount. I wouldn't say we had an actual powerlifting coach, but we had our athletic trainer and head football coach. They kind of kept us in line. We did a lot of Olympic and powerlifting. It was a mix of both. So 3 days a week, we're still power cleaning, hang cleaning, and we'd only squat and deadlift once a week. A lot of upper body, more than anything. But it's about a mix of 50-50 of Olympic and powerlifting.
Yeah. Did you, when you guys were lifting for football, did they make you guys do hang cleans and shit?
Yeah.
Hang clean and press?
Yeah.
So the reason was it you that asked me why we don't do those?
I think it was Julian.
I think you're right. Jay asked me one day, like, why we don't do hang cleans or hang clean and press? I was like, one, wrong sport. Two, what I was told by Louis was that it doesn't build the explosiveness like what you're looking for. A lot of it's momentum.
Right.
And when I was in high school and I went down there, he bring me your football workout. So I brought him a football workout. And he's looking through it. Why do you do this? I don't know. That's fucking stupid. Why do you do this? That's fucking stupid. This is why they're football coaches, not weightlifting coaches.
I got some old programs. I'll bring them by sometime. I'll show you. I got a couple.
I mean, well, they're not really that old. You only like.
That's true. Still. If I were to pull mine out, man, they're probably like looking tea stains. 10 years over here. I don't even want to hear about you.
No, they just stuck together.
Damn. Chill out, man. Shit. But yeah, that was one of the things I always hated in football was they would just throw together a workout or a program, or it would be, something offline, and there was no rhyme or reason to none of it. Did you guys ever use the Nebraska bench program?
No. I have no clue where we got any of our programming from. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where it came from.
It was a lot of 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We did that.
Terrible.
We did that every week usually.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Or we would cycle off. I'd say we do it almost every week. At least one day we would do that with bench usually.
Really?
It'd be with bench, not with squat or anything, but bench. That'd be our bench thing.
Listen, you might be,
we're doing 5x5 or something like that.
Yeah.
If we got 5 sets of 3, we're having a great day. We were happy. We never got much less than that.
Listen, you might have been first at state from Cyrus, but I still own the 7-on-7 lineman challenge bench press record.
I won that one year. I got 26.
That was kids' numbers. Okay.
I was a kid. What did you get?
I think I walked out with 39. Or it was 185.
Yeah, 185. Yep.
39. You know,
got those big
something
beefy
like,
linemen in there.
I just kind of quit after that. Ain't nobody gonna beat this.
You know what I seen the other day? It was Tate and Andrew Tate and Tristan, and they was talking about they was all doing like a challenge on the Stairmaster.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and it was like, I guess Andrew Tate had like the record. He did like 180 something floors. Yeah, and then stories, I guess.
Yeah.
And then somebody else jumped on there and did like 190. Then somebody else jumped on there and did like 200. I think they ended up doing it was like 230 or 240. Yeah.
Nah, that's some different cardio right there, man. Nope.
I remember I used to think it was an accomplishment to do 50.
50 steps, not 50 stories.
No, 50 stories. 50 stories. I remember because Brody was like, when me and Brody used to work out, he was like, bro, I just try to do like 50. I think it was, I forget how long it took us. He's like, I just try to do 50 stories. So that was just my thing. Like, I just go in there and do 50 stories.
Yeah. How long it take you? You remember?
I can't remember. Brody was in there. That was 2018, 2017.
Yeah.
It was a minute ago.
Yeah, you were still learning ABCs.
Man,
ABC.
Freshman year in high school.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Cyrus education.
Man,
that's too much cardio. You probably got to do some cardio for. Did they make you run or anything?
Run? No, not run. I mean, it is some cardio. I mean, we are, heavy breathing, but we're not. No running.
Yeah,
I mean, we would never run as a firefighter. Never.
A bunch of dudes in there, heavy breathing around each other.
Yeah, you got it. A lot of burpees. We'll say that we do a lot of burpees.
Yeah, that's a hard path too.
And some days I'll be like, all right, do 100 real quick. Whoever gets done first.
Full uniform?
Sometimes not burpees in uniform. No, that'd be a bad day.
Terrible.
That'd be a bad day. Hurt.
All right, this is the time.
We'll do push-ups with our uniform with all of our gear on.
But how many you get? 5?
5, yeah. I say 5 or 6. Sometimes 7.
Sometimes 7. That's when you jacked up off your workout.
Right. Yeah.
What supplements you taking right now?
Right now,
are you still on keto? Lightweight keto?
Like a very lightweight version of
it.
Say I eat a few snacks throughout the day that are not keto, but all my meals are just meat and cheese. My big meals are usually meat and cheese. Yeah. Part of supplements, pre-workout, creatine, ashwagandha. About it right now.
Yeah. You still on your tuna?
Man,
here it goes.
This is good stuff.
Here we go.
All that money on tuna, that shit just sitting in the cabinet.
Oh man!
I swear, we went grocery shopping.
I'm gonna eat me some tonight.
Hey, listen, we went grocery shopping.
We don't want to hear about her, bro.
Man, having flashbacks. No, we went grocery shopping yesterday, and I'm like, damn, I spent all that goddamn money on tuna. Still sitting, and I'm in here spending $300-$400 at Kroger right now.
Man. Yeah, he told me last week he was gonna do all tuna. Like that was gonna be like his only thing he was gonna eat.
I did it for 3 days, kinda.
Just plain tuna.
I told him. I said,
just plain tuna. Okay.
I told him. I said, make sure you carry around a pack of gum. You're gonna be smell like crazy.
So 2 days straight tuna, and then the 3rd day I put some tuna on a tortilla.
Oh, okay.
And then I think my wife made something good, or I have made something good. Listen, that's my problem. So that's why I was like, man, I need to get. My thing is because I do all the cooking, and obviously I'll be making the same stuff for years, so I'm gonna make all the stuff that I like to feed the family because they like it too. Yeah. So I get to. So like I told you, I fast until 1, eat at 1. I usually don't eat again until my wife gets off of work. So like 7, you know what I'm saying, 6, 7, or it's usually after the gym. So it's like I come home. If it's after the gym, then I come home hungry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like I cook what I like to eat for everybody. So I just go ahead and eat that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I told her, I was like, man, I'm about to get them factor meals.
Oh yeah, you was telling me about that.
You know what I'm saying? And but I was like, that's the only thing is I cook for the family, and I don't want her to have to cook because she at work all day. You feel me? So it's like that's my situation. Is like somebody still has to cook.
good Mr. Mom move, man.
No, man, no, that's how I grew up. That's my stepdad. He cooked everything.
My dad always did the meat. My
Yeah.
mom's always did the sauce.
Yeah. See, but it's just, my wife, she don't know how to really work them seasonings. Like I be working the seasonings.
You hearing this?
She already know. She already know. And I got her doing it. She can make a lot of good things. I'm messing with you, but it's just like I said, who wants to come home? Like I said, you know what I'm saying?
After work.
I work until noon. I'm usually done about noon, you know what I'm saying? So I got the rest of the day, whatever, prepare dinner, you know what I'm saying?
My man was over here having an internal battle with himself on some cake last week.
You were?
That shit still cracked me up,
Bro,
bro.
What are you doing?
Listen, because I was 2 days in on the the tuna diet, and it was my daughter's birthday, so we had a big old white cake sitting there and a little chocolate cake, and I was like, bro, I needed some sweets so bad.
I know where this is going, man.
Bro, cut a big ass. I'm talking about 3 pieces of chocolate cake. Hey, put it on the line. Oh man. I was like, I'm about to, and it's funny because I was thinking about that cake all day too, like, and I had something to do, so I'm just thinking about this cake. Get home, cut about 3 slices, pour a big ass glass of milk. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to mess this cake up.
He's sitting there talking to him.
It was the third day. No. Hey, listen, it was the third day because it was the day I put the tortilla, tuna on the tortilla. So I was like, man, nah, dog, don't eat that. Man, just put the tuna on the tortilla. Put the tuna. Ate it. I'm like, man, throw that shit in the trash. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to throw it in. I'm like, nah, just leave it sitting on the table real quick. Left it sitting on the table, ate the tortillas, and I was feeling full. You know, them tortillas kind of fill you up. Yeah. And then I was like, nah, man, it's sitting on. I ain't about to waste a cake. I was like, stuck my fork in there, and I put it up to my mouth. And I opened my mouth. I threw it back down. Like, no, man, I threw that shit in the trash. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
He was in there talking dirty to that kid.
Bro, talking filthy.
About to do to you.
Talking filthy.
On that frosting, you knew what you was doing when you come in here.
Knew what you was doing. In here looking thick as hell. The frosting thick as hell.
Coming out here caked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Caked up. Hey, your daddy must be Duncan Hines, baby. You got them cakes on. On everything.
Betty Crocker, baby.
Betty Crocker. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. The diet is the hardest part about this, man.
Yeah.
Like lifting weights, that shit's easy.
Yeah.
We do that every day.
Right.
The diet, bro. That is
sleeping is the hardest. I don't know about the diet. Sleep.
Y'all do. Both y'all have problems.
Yeah,
sleeping.
I can't
sleep.
I can't
Me, I'm knocked out. I had some crazy dreams last night, though. I'm gonna attribute it to the alcohol.
Yeah.
Talking about like shootouts and shit.
Damn.
I did too.
Scary.
Woke up in a pool of drools.
Yeah. What time I ended up going to sleep? Probably about 10. I think I woke up like, cause I wasn't pilled, but I would just had that dry mouth. You know what I'm saying? Went upstairs. I was like, man, we had went and got some big old grapes yesterday at the grocery store. So I was like, big old bowl of grapes. I'm talking about big old bowl of grapes. You ever made a like? And I wasn't even hungry. I was just thirsty, but I didn't feel like drinking a pop because there was like pop in the fridge. I was like, I don't want a pop. I mean, I'm gonna just eat these grapes. And it was like I put so many grapes in there that I didn't even want them all. After I probably ate like, I mean, it was probably at least 20 grapes, but it was the big grapes.
Biggest.
And then I'm like, I probably got about 10 grapes in. And I'm like, damn, I'm kind of full for real. But it was like, you can't just
put the grapes back
in there. You got to finish the grapes. So I finished the grapes. So I'm there. I just like, oh man, the grapes got my stomach hurt, but not a batter. I was just full off the. Like there was some big ass grapes.
Yeah. Have you ever had the cotton candy grapes?
No, I know what you're talking about though.
How do you put cotton candy in a grape?
So it's literally, I don't know how they do it. For real, I don't know how they do
it.
Big GMOs. But it's the grape actually tastes like if next time you go to the store, just look for them. You'll find them.
I go to the store tonight. So
yeah,
right.
just
you'll
find them.
I think we had some at the house before.
They taste like it's like cotton candy. Like they taste like pink cotton candy. Me personally, I did not like them. I did not. I've been into it.
Tastes like pink cotton candy. All cotton candy tastes the same.
No, it does not.
It does.
No, it does not.
It does.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know the difference.
What?
They all taste the same to me.
Yeah, and I ain't
It
cotton
does
candy.
not.
Man, all it is the sugar, sugar cloud, and then put some color in it.
All right, let me ask you this. When it comes to Fruity Pebbles, do they all taste the same?
Yeah,
or all the different colors?
all
different flavors.
Yeah, they all taste
Different
the same.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's like saying M&M's taste different.
No, that is different.
Man.
All right, what about Skittles then?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really eat candy like that.
Skittles, I can taste the difference in Skittles, but that's
I don't.
it.
Everybody
Pebbles,
thinks
no.
it's weird, bro. I do not eat candy. Like I'll eat some chocolate, but I can't eat like Skittles, suckers. I probably only
Can you
ate
put down some sour Skittles?
No, bro. I probably only
Crazy.
ate Skittles 3 to 5 times in my life. Maybe only ate a couple suckers in my life. Like I do
Really?
Jolly Ranch stuff like that.
See, I like Jolly.
Yeah, I can't eat like hard candy.
But listen, I was about to call him out until he said that he can do the sweets, just not like fruity sweets. Because man, we was getting the food ready yesterday.
Oh yeah, the Buckeyes.
Brought out them Buckeyes.
I did eat
I
quite a
popped
few.
the top to him, and then I seen him get into them, and then I brought him out here. I popped the top. I'm like, damn near a whole row gone already.
No, when I got back into them after I got off the grill, it was nothing but the bottom.
That's
layer
what's left, man.
Yeah,
Like
my fault.
two rows of the bottom layer.
That's my fault.
Yeah,
My
like
bad.
I can eat chocolate, but like anything other than chocolate, I can't eat it. Like Sour Patches, all that stuff. Like I cannot eat none of that.
If I can't, or if I like want a drink or I need a drink or something, and for whatever reason don't have one available, but they got some candy there, that's what I'll do. Is like some, not chocolate, but like some fruit candy. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it would be. But I get down with them Sour Patch Kids, man,
bro. And that's still since I was a kid, bro. I hated candy as a kid too.
Man,
like I was always go to the store and I get like some beef jerkies and stuff. Like I was never
Too expensive.
I was just gonna say we ain't have
No,
beef
before
jerky
that,
bread,
before
bro.
that, man.
We ain't have beef jerky money.
No, listen, this is back in the day. This is back in the day. See, y'all some youngsters. And y'all ain't from the hood. I'm talking about we would go over there to Jefferson Street store. That's when you could go to the inside of Jefferson Street store.
Okay.
And they had the penny candies in there. And I remember I used to get remember they always had the firecracker.
Yep.
The little red one.
Yep.
I remember, bro, one time I just sat there and read I don't know what made me read the ingredients. It says they're made out of beef and pork lips. Literally. That's what it says on the package. It says beef and pork lips.
Well, you just lost the customer.
Hey, no, they didn't. Because if you want to sponsor us, I'll take a cart of firecracker right now. But I used to get them, and I used to get the beef, the shredded beef jerky in the
the can.
You
dip it.
Yeah,
You dip it.
Yeah, I used to pop it in my lips when I was doing something.
Listen, man, I used to get that, and then I used to get I don't know who the hell thought of this, but the candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
You remember them?
Yeah.
Like, do they still make those?
Order them online.
Probably.
Who thought of that
Yeah.
and was like, this is a great idea. Make them. Book it.
But you got to think, that was a time when
Cigarettes was healthy.
Yeah.
They were cool.
Yeah, that was a time. That was before that was when you could still smoke in restaurants and all that stuff.
I still remember that.
You gotta think, they was putting ashtrays in the armrests of cars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
Yep.
Like,
That's very true. Do you remember? I'm trying to think. You said you 22.
Yeah.
So do you remember going into restaurants when there was still smoking
smoking
Only
areas?
thing I remember was hotels would have a smoking area and a non-smoking area. That's the only thing I remember. I'm sure that's gone now, but that's all I remember.
I want to say it was
Restaurants
like
about 2000, yeah, somewhere in 2000.
Where they ended up outlawing that. I want to say it was like 2007, 10, around there. I remember it was like an uproar with a lot of people. It was mad as hell. But it's so funny because when you go into a restaurant, they had a smoking section and a non-smoking section. The whole place was a smoking section because it's not like that shit just chilled because the one wall stopped.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you where the worst smoking section is. At the casino. You ever been at smoking?
Oh my god, you walk past that thing and it's terrible.
My homie Corey, shout out my homie Corey. He when we go to casino, because he's a smoker.
Yeah.
And bro, we always gotta go. He always go in the smoking section. and go in there and gamble a little bit, smoke some cigarettes. And bro, I'm talking about there. That's probably how it was in like the 80s, bro. In Vegas, I'm talking about it's a cloud of smoke in there. Like it's instantly when you walk in there, you like
you catch your first, second, and third hand smoke.
Like Camel Crush. On everything.
You remember when they came out with that, man? It was you had to crush the little ball that was in the filter, and it supposedly gave it a whole new flavor. Yeah. I've puffed on one cigarette my whole life. I hit that bitch once, coughed my lungs up. I was like, I don't know how you guys do this. This is yours. Take it back. I ain't never doing this again.
Yeah. See, when I was a kid, like I only bought one pack of cigarettes my whole life. When I was like 22, 23. But because we go to the club or whatever, and you get pilled, I would just always bum a cigarette. Like, let me get a cigarette. Yeah. You know, that take it to your whole nother level. And I remember we went to Bucyrus down there at Dillinger's. Isn't that in Bucyrus?
Yeah.
That's it. That's
bro,
there.
Went there and I had bought a pack of cigarettes. And bro, that's probably the sickest I ever been in my life. I guess my limit was one cigarette. I bought a whole pack. I probably smoked like 4 of them. That's the last time I smoked a cigarette, bro.
Man, everybody was. I came in to the cookout with like 11 Black and Milds, gone. Yeah, gone. Everybody was smoking.
Yeah, I told you.
Smoking Black. I ain't mad at it because I needed to get rid of them.
Bro, I told you I've been smoking Black since I was like 13 or 14. Yeah. And like, I think the first time I ever smoked a Black, bro, I think I was like 11. On everything. Yeah, on everything. I was at my little homie crib, Cecil, lived on Fairground. And we used to smoke Black and Milds over there. But it wasn't like a daily thing. It was just like once a weekend. Yeah. But when I got in high school, like freshman year, that was Black. We were smoking a Black a day for real between
getting plastic or wood tips.
Oh, come on, man! Nobody's smoking no old ass wood tip. But actually, I had took because my stepdad, he been smoking Blacks. Like, I think that's what made me start smoking Blacks so early, because he had smoked Blacks for like, he's a cigar smoker. Yeah. So he had been smoking Blacks since I was a kid. So and I always like that smell. So when I finally like was old enough to pick up one, you feel me? Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what that tastes like. I've been wanting that taste for a minute.
I was at the liquor store yesterday. It was yesterday when I picked up everything, and I saw they had like Romeo and Juliet's and like,
all the cigars,
the Onyx, you know. And the cheapest one was like $9.99 for like, it was a good looking cigar, you know. I'm like, man, I might buy us all some cigars. Yeah. Man, you know what? I done already bought. Come on, the box.
I was the summer I was on my cigar tip. I probably spent a few hundred on cigars this summer, and but I was trying out a few things, because I was trying to turn my man cave. I was about to get this big humidor, and you know what I'm saying. It's just my man cave is all the way down there, and that's just a walk, bro. Like, it's a walk, because it's like I got like a decent sized wood shed that we had. I made it look like the barbershop, so I put all the wood panels that's in the shop. Yeah, I put that the whole thing, and then I got like barber chairs from like 1800 in there. You know what I'm saying? I got like the old clippers from like the 20s and 30s. I got some razors from like 1800.
Is that the ones where it's like a scissor? Yeah, and it's got the. Yeah. I've always wanted to get cut with them. Yeah. Just because have you seen that barber? He's got to be from Turkey. On Instagram, where he does like the whole massage thing. He does everything. Like he'll trim you up, and then he does like he'll massage your head, your beard, and then massage your arms and body. How much I gotta pay you?
Nah. See, I wasn't trying to go all past the neck. Yeah. But when I like I was getting into that for a minute, but it was like people here aren't used to that. You see what I'm saying? So I had went out, got like a steamer machine.
I remember.
Yeah, I got like the Ulster massagers. And I was trying to do like the works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I had a Gentleman Deluxe on my app. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like facial. You got the head massage. You feel me? The steamer, shampoo, conditioner. You know what I'm saying? beard treatment, everything. It was like $100. You know what I'm saying? And you got a bag, you got a gift bag. You know what I'm saying? After getting it, and it was just like some grooming kit. You know what I'm saying? Like little nail kit, little beard. You know what I'm saying? Some oil, some balm. And, I think I did like one of them. I had it on there for like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? I never took it off, but I just quit cutting. Yeah. But yeah, like people here aren't used to that treatment. You know what I'm saying? They just want to come in and get a haircut and they ain't be out. They ain't trying to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. At that point, I mean, you gotta give. I think I always give at least like 5 to 10 on a tip. If I'm spending 100, probably tipping you 30, 40. You know what I mean? To equate. But you say your mom cuts hair, right? Yeah.
You look like you grew up getting mom cuts.
Oh yeah.
No. I was gonna tell him he should go up there and get cut by Mike one time.
I'm gonna yell that.
Just for the one time.
I'm gonna yell that.
Hey, you cheating on me. Hey, to keep it 1,000, bro. I got mom cuts until I grew my hair out, like sophomore year. So my mom cut my hair from I was a kid to about freshman year.
Yeah.
And then I had grew my hair out, and I had braids from mid freshman year till mid junior year, and then I didn't get my first haircut from a barber until when I got my braids cut off. So Rick Ball, he was we worked at Jamaria's mom's shop on Center Street, and then I used to mess with my boy Corey Marcus. Yeah, I didn't get a haircut or a barbershop haircut till I was like 16.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a barbershop haircut until I want to say it was like 7th grade, because I would always just get a buzz cut, like a 2 all the way around. Like no line up and nothing, just a 2 the whole way around. And then I started in a pre-enlistment program for the Marines, and they were like, you need to get a high and tight. I was like, I don't know what that is. And like, good old barber, just tell them a high and tight. I went to that old school cat down at the city barber shop right there beside City Hall. Yeah. I went there, and I don't know why we didn't. Should have went to Bobo, because my family had known him forever. But we went down there, and he cut my head a couple times. And then ever since then, like, I just went bald for a minute, and then.
How was you 16-year-olds with a bald?
I kept it bald. Okay, I kept it bald. It's the powerlifter look.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you something. Rest in peace to my guy Barney. I think he was like one of the oldest city's barbers, like still cutting. He was over there on Bell Fountain in that plaza by the Ice Cream Junction.
Yeah.
So I had that record. I had the building right, the unit next to his.
Yeah.
And that's when I had my first recording studio. And bro, like everybody in town used to come there, like just random people. I'm like, bro, he cuts everybody. I'm like, how long he had been cutting? I think he was cutting for like 60 years.
Yeah.
He had cut for 60 years. He just passed away a few years ago. And I remember I had went in there. This when I first bought the barbershop. I had went in there. I was like, man, let me go see what Barney doing. And I told him, because like I said, he just knew me from the studio. You know what I'm saying? And I never paid my rent. I was always late on my rent. You feel me? Because like I said, I was 21. You feel me? So I was just messing money up and doing what I can. So I dodged my landlord for like a month. And my rent was only $400, so I get $400 and I give him the money and then I have an excuse, and then you know what I'm saying? And I hadn't seen Barney for years. So when I went in there, I'm like, what's up? He's like, and he had a stroke, so you know what I'm saying? So you could barely understand it, but you know what he was saying. And like his face was leaning a little bit. I said, yeah, he's like, man, how you been, man? I ain't seen you in like 10 years. I said, man, I own a barbershop now. He's like, you're fucking lying. You don't own a barbershop. I said, I swear on everything, man. You motivated me. Because, bro, I'm talking about Barney would cut probably 100 heads a day.
Damn.
Because, you know, he only, like old school barbers like that, they only cut 3 cuts.
Yeah.
You getting a high and tight.
Yep. You
getting like what y'all be getting a 3 on top, 2 on the socks. Like whatever he was doing, bro. Whatever they call that. You feel me? Like, and, bro, but he was running. I remember my homie was in there. He's like, bro, because you know, at a black barbershop, bro, that's a 30-minute cut. You feel me?
Talking.
Yeah.
And then somebody walk in and they listen. Our boy Ant, was the worst at that. All love to you, bro.
Man.
But one or few times I got cut by him, man. That was a 45-minute cut. And then somebody walk in and he, boom, turn it off. Hey, man, I was just talking to somebody about that. And then he'd be walking over there. I'm like, I'm sitting there like, I have a funeral to go to.
45-minute cut minimum. But no, I remember my homie was like, he's like, bro, that old man gotta be selling crack next door. He's like, bro, I've been here for like 30 minutes, bro. He's like, bro, like 20 people that walked in and came out.
Yeah.
I was like, no, bro. I said, bro, you gotta look, everybody get like the same cut and been going to him their whole life.
Yep, so he already know.
He already know.
Yep.
And that's how I eventually got like, I just got to the point where I was cutting these people for 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I already knew you ain't gotta tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Or even like, I'm a doggy right now, AB, but you know you my guy. It's like my guy, AB, I've been cutting for 5-6 years. You got to tell me what he want every haircut. Even if he's switch, he like, man, I'm going to try something new. I want, instead of taking my taper right here, I want to take the taper right here. I'm like, AB, that's the same cut I've been giving you for the last 5 years. What are you talking about? But,
man.
No, that's all good.
Yeah, man. That was me.
Yeah.
When I had hair, I did have hair at one point.
You had hair?
Yeah, I had some hair.
I don't believe it.
I had some hair.
For real, well, I just cut you earlier. You could probably still get that lined up.
But look, I got this little piece right here that don't grow in.
Just a little ball.
Like a little
like or two.
Get the spray paint.
No, they got the SMP.
What's that?
They're tattooing. So they'll tattoo it on there now.
I've seen this.
Yeah, but I was thinking about taking lessons on that, like taking a course. But then, cause I wanted to do it, but I was like, see, that's how you gonna know when I got some bread. When I go get my, nah, hell no. When I'm about to go get mine back.
Oh, are you?
Hell yeah, that's what we was talking about taking it. Remember I was telling you about we was gonna take a cruise like across the world.
Yeah.
And one of the spots was Turkey, and you can go to Turkey and get they're doing the surgical.
Yep.
So they'll take the follicle out of the back and put it in the front.
Yep, I did see that.
But it said it takes like a year to regrow. Like it doesn't just instantly regrow. Like it takes like they said it hurts and like it takes a minute to regrow back. But man, that's how you know when I got that spread ad. When I go get my line back.
Listen, he gonna come back from that cruise, man. He gonna have some locks.
Oh man, hell no, I want no locks. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. I just want my waves back, man. Live in my glory. Just want my waves back.
See, I got this little spot here. And then obviously this is a Hensley thing, man. I don't know, anybody in your family is anyone in your family bald?
No.
On your mom's side?
No.
No?
No.
Where your dad's?
No.
Yeah, that's what they say come from your mom's
So
side.
you gonna be blessed for a while.
So good to go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Man.
I think my dad's side of the family's hair genes are so strong that then I took over my mom's. Because everybody on my mom's side, everybody's got full head. I mean, my grandpa's in his late 60s, early 70s, still got a full head of hair.
Right.
You know what I mean? My dad's side, though,
everybody bald.
Man, I just seen a flashback picture of a family reunion that we did some years back. All my uncles, they all took a picture like this. And it was just the same thing, man. Bald spot on the top.
Listen, I got something funny. So that's how it is on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Like everybody's bald. Like all my uncles, all my cousins, all bald. And when I got my big studio, like because everybody in my family do music. So everybody came to my studio one time and we was like making a song or whatever. And bro, they had took a picture of us, and bro, I looked like a box of Milk Duds, like I might find a picture and put a little snippet up so y'all can see it. But I swear to God, everybody in my family is bald, bro. Like, literally, like if you got hair, bro, in my family on my mom's side, we gotta take a blood test.
Yeah,
because everybody's bald.
They're gonna be coming back. You come back with that hair, they're gonna wonder.
Dang.
No, they're just gonna know. They're just gonna know.
Get that bag. Don't worry about it. 50 bands.
That hairy bag. Or that hairy bag.
50 bands. Get your hair on. For real, because I was watching some videos last night fantasizing. I ain't gonna lie. I said, when I get mine back, I'm telling them put it right here on my eyebrow.
So when I start regressing, you got some here.
You feel me? I was like, I want mine right here. Hey, I had bro. Because I started going. I shaved my hair when I went into barber school. Because actually, I was growing dreads. Like I had starter dreads in barber school on everything. But this is 2013. 2013. Yeah, I had starter dreads. And I remember this chick was like, because you can still tell my hair was kind of thin, but it wasn't like it was still thick though. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a little spot like right here was kind of thin, and I had starter dreads, and she was like, "I hope you know your hair. You know how Columbus people is, but they just be dogging you for real." Yeah. She's like, "I hope you know." Starting them little dreads ain't gonna help that bald spot. And then I remember, but in barber school, bro, it's literally like everybody wants to cut your hair. So so it's like, bro, you got 100 students in here. Like, and if you got long hair in barber school, you got 100 people in there like every day on your heels trying to cut your hair, bro. Yeah. Like every day. Annoying. Yeah, annoying, bro. Then I ended up cutting my little cousin hair. And then he ended up cutting my hair. You know what I'm saying? We was like, we'll just cut it together. You know what I'm saying? Because we was both in barber school. And then, but yeah, man, I had starter dreads in 2013. Yeah. And then I cut it. So I've been bald since 2014. Actually, I grew my hair back in 2016. Okay. 2017, because when I got that Business of the Year award in 2018, I can't say a full head of hair. Yeah. But I had a haircut.
Something to shape up.
Something to shape up. But it's funny because I look at it. Or it was my mom's birthday. I posted it, and my hairline was like right here. I'm like, God,
dang. With the LeBron.
Man, I was tripping growing that.
Man, LeBron must have went to Turkey. He got his hairline back.
Hell no. I know he didn't because it's still thin.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And he might have. I mean, that was my only thing about people talking about growing their hair back. That's all. I'm like, bro, LeBron is a billionaire. If he starts out the game, his hair is fully dark, and at the end of the game, you can see what he's thinking.
He done painted it on.
Yeah, I don't care how much money. You can't have $1 billion and still your hairline thing.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, Floyd Mayweather. He got hair now.
Does he?
Yeah, Floyd got hair. But if you always like he just started really brushing it. Because if you look like the last couple years after he retired, he got hair. And then his hair, it always looked funny though. It looked like a tennis ball. But then like Rick Ross, he was bald all them years and he got hair. So I'm like, oh yeah. He got hair too. Well, he didn't have hair for a few years. Yeah, they both had hair for about 3-4 years now. So I'm like, yeah, they went over there to Turkey.
You know whose hair just flat out looks fake?
Tory Lane.
DJ. Yeah.
Oh,
DJ Khaled.
You talking about his beard? Yeah. He gets super dye in his beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he get dye in his beard.
Yeah. I mean, they line that thing up and hit it with spray paint. Big time.
Well, honestly, like I said, I did a lot of enhancements. And like for real, you gotta be like, you gotta know what you're doing for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of cats that cut hair don't know how to do enhancements, and their cuts look good, but now that's what we're bringing it back. So you talking about as a kid, like getting a buzz cut, like bro. The kids now they want an Instagram haircut.
Yeah.
They want a $50 haircut. Want to pay $15.
Yeah.
Like fam, when I was a kid, my mom was taking a number one and just no lineup. Yeah. No nothing. Just a number one all even.
Yeah.
That's it. You might get your neckline straight across or something. Yeah. I didn't know what a taper was until I grew my hair out. And I remember as a couple cats I was getting like they sideburns tapered. You feel me? That's it. But
yeah, no, I was the same. Just number two. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing lined up on the back. Just boom, boom. But with you being a hardcore rocker, first of all, you got a little beard. You got a little.
I shave my hair.
I'm
not allowed to have hair.
See,
I can grow one, but
can you? See, with that old school
straight
barber,
baloney.
Straight baloney. See, with that old school barber, he had the straight razor with the leather strap.
It's called stropping home. So that's a leather. So so it's called a leather strop. So that's what. So you're taking off. So because you got to do that to get your barber license. I don't think you got to do it, but when I was in school, you still had to do it. So you're taking that, and you're taking because really now you got to use a razor, and you replace the razor, so it still look like an old razor, but you're putting a new razor in every time. So what that is doing is killing. It's supposed to be taking off the sliver of bacteria on both sides of the razor.
Okay.
And sharpening it, and then you'll take your honing stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then, first you take the honing stone first, and it's supposed to be sharpening and taking off the little pieces. And then what the leather strop does is it breaks, it takes off the metal shivers from when you know what I'm saying, sharpen it. Yep.
Okay.
And then buffs it a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
Little barber history.
Little 101.
You know, barbering is the second oldest career next to selling bottom. You feel?
You was telling me that y'all actually did y'all used to be give shots?
Surgeons and
surgeons.
Dentists. Yeah. So that's what the red, white, and blue. So like the red and white wrapped around the pole, that's supposed to be like the blood. The bloody bandages. You know what I'm saying? When they used to do blood letting.
Yeah.
Like so they used to basically cut you and let your blood out, and it was supposed to take away the sicknesses in your body and your ailments.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, I did. You were the first one to tell me that, and then somebody else had told me something about what barbers was doing. Oh no, Ohio. It was you telling me Ohio is the strictest, or has
Ohio has the strictest barber laws and barber hours. So you could be I love the guys in blue. Yeah. But you can be it takes longer to be a cop in Ohio than it does to be a barber in Ohio.
You mean back and forth? No. It takes longer to
be a barber. Yeah. Because you gotta do 1,800 hours.
Damn,
and then so you can go from Ohio and be a barber anywhere else in the world just by exchanging, getting your, you know what I'm saying, exchange your license there. But if you come anywhere else in the world, come to Ohio, you got to go back to school because we have more hours. You got to get 1,800 hours. So your school, there was a guy that came from Yemen or somewhere. I said lemon. He was from somewhere over there.
Food on the mind.
You feel me? And I remember with him and his brother, they was older guys, and they had to come over, and they said they had been cutting for 30. They was older. They had been cutting for 30 years, and they said they had to come to my barber school and do another 500 hours because they didn't because our hours were 1,800. That's
crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. With you being a hardcore rocker, do you got a lot of people that in the community with dreads? Because when I think of some hardcore rockers, man, I think of some long-haired cats.
I wouldn't say
long-haired drag cats.
Emo type.
We don't got dreads. None of them have dreads.
No. You getting them mosh pits?
Yeah, no dreads.
Listen, my girl last night, we sit down and she goes, "What the hell was Andrew wearing?" And I was like, "Oh, you're talking about his Dying Fetus t-shirt? It's a band." And she's like, "That's a band?" I'm like, yeah. She's like, I just don't understand where they came up with that name. I'm like, I'm too drunk to think about it. I'm going to bed.
I was so pissed. I didn't even see what he had on this shit. Andrew was
just put on a shirt and some jeans, and here I am.
Yeah. Dying Fetus. Yeah.
But yeah, man. To wrap it up, so what's some of your goals?
My goals? Talking powerlifting goals? Life goals. Wow.
Well, I know you ain't probably thought that far. So in the next 3 years, where do you see yourself?
I want to get my paramedic certification done. That's gonna take me. So. Okay. Oh man.
Everybody says it's the worst part of it all.
Yeah, it's the worst part of it all. It's a little over a year long, and
the real surgeons.
Yeah, that's the real surgeons right there. Definitely buy my first home, hopefully next year, and you give me a new Corvette. That's probably my 3 goals right there. Give me a new Corvette.
What's your lifting goals? Since we're pushing weight.
The next year, I'd say I want to get 6.5 deadlift, 650 plus. I mean, that's my biggest goal. Get over 650.
Kind of sooner than a year, bud.
Okay, we'll go with 700 then.
There we go.
Well, not being fat. Gotta say skinny. Gotta say skinny while doing
this. That's why you look at me like that. That's why what was it, Friday? I think it was. I was yelling at him about his squat being slow, He's getting under the bar, and I was like, "Don't make it slow like your last one." It's like, "You're fat." And then,
I'm gonna tell you what do that, bro. Kids put the pounds,
put the weight on you,
man.
Because listen, that night or like when nighttime comes, it's like, well, I want to make for dinner. There's a certain point where your kids, they ain't gonna be wanting steak and chicken. They just want corn dogs, chicken nuggets, chicken strips. You know what I mean? And then it's gonna be, you're too tired.
You're eating a chicken nugget. I like the dino nuggets, man.
So yeah, I was gonna say, so it turns into eating what the kids is eating.
Bro, it's funny. Me and my girl just realized when we went to the grocery store yesterday, because I was able to do. See, your kids are still that age where you can get the tater tots and, like you said, the dino nuts and all that.
Oh man!
And that was like, I just realized it the other day, and I'm like, when we went yesterday, I'm like, went on a frozen food aisle, like, there's nothing we can get over here. Like, the kids don't even eat that no more. Like, I used to be able to just throw something in the oven for them real before the air fryers was popping. You know what I'm saying? Throw something in the oven for them, and they was good. But now they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want Chipotle every day. Yeah, they want real food. You feel me? Like, golly.
Yeah. Nah, I'm still gonna be on them corn dogs even when I don't know what it is, man. Stick them corn dogs in the air fryer.
I never was a corn dog guy, bro.
No?
No, it was. I think I ate a bad one when I was a kid. It kind of messed me up. I just didn't like that. I don't know, something about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've had a couple things like that.
I'm gonna tell you something funny just before we get off air.
Go ahead.
You know, I had that. We got that contract for the county fair.
Yeah.
And it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Like, nobody was really there. Maybe it was 50 people at the whole fair. And we're cruising around just cleaning stuff up. And an older guy, he had to be like 50s. He had got a corn dog. And I'm like, who the hell comes to the fair to get a corn dog? Like, like, that is the last thing I'm about to get at the fair is a corn dog.
Man, you know what I would get is one of them damn
onions.
Yeah, this is good. But the deep fried Oreos.
Oh yeah, it's the best. Oh yeah.
Listen, we had, you know, you might only go to the fair 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was there every day for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I ate at everything. I ate at every stand. You know, so you got multiple things. But I ate every, like, specialty item, fair item that week. And I don't even think I might not even eat it next year.
Listen.
Because it's literally just everything is fried, bro.
Not only that, but every bit of money that you made on that contract, you spend it right back.
They was giving it to us for free.
Was they really?
Yeah, because they was like, we probably paid like two, 3 times, maybe. But I guess we got the contract because they was like, that's the nastiest. Like, they always get complaints for, like, ever since the fair been there, that's their number one complaint is how nasty the bathrooms are. Mm-hmm. So by like the second day, all the vendors was like stopping us like, oh my gosh, this is the, like, because you know, all them people been the same people that's been there since we was kids. Like, all the vendors been there since we was kids. And you know, they all hit the circuit. Like, it's just a circuit that they go to. Mm-hmm. And they was like, listen, Marion has the nastiest fair bathrooms. Out of the whole circuit, Marion has the nastiest. It's like, this is the best they've ever been. Like, these bathrooms are better than every other bathroom that we go to in the circuit. Like, this is the, like, bottom to the top. Yeah, they was, bro, because we was like in there changing. And honestly, I'm not saying nothing about the fair crew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them are some cool people. And for what they gotta do and to try to keep up on them bathrooms, it is a lot of work, bro. Because they're picking up the trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all that stuff. And just making sure everything is how it's supposed to be. So you really do need a crew, like a company just on the bathrooms. Because it's like, and I got lucky. Because you know, I was just doing the men's and then my partner was doing the females. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all men is nasty as hell. Shit on the floor, shit on the toilet. Like, how did you do that, first of all? Yeah. Then more shit in there. So, bro, you seen shit on the toilet seat and you still shit in there? Yeah. I'm talking about somebody else after somebody else did.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bro. But the female bathrooms, like, they was running through. You know, we ain't got a white. You know what I'm saying?
every time.
Every time you know, you always shake and keep it pushing. But like she was having to toilet paper every time we hit we would do 4 rounds, so like every other hour. Yeah, so by the time we would get done, we would go around and, you know what I'm saying? So it takes us about an hour and a half. By the time we get done, go back down an hour and a half, and that would do like an 8-hour shift. And yeah, bro. But it was an experience, bro, because I'm like just going to the fair as a consumer, and then going to the fair doing that, like actually working the fair. Like I was going spots. I'm like, bro, I done lived here 33 years, but I've never been over here. I've never seen this, or you know what I'm saying? So it was cool.
It was cool. Yeah. Man, with all the different businesses that you do, I know. So my brother is Columbus City firefighter, and I know that he's talking about doing something on the side. With you want to be a firefighter, have you thought of something that you want to do on the side? Because you 1 day on, 2 days off. So are you looking to, make those days like training priorities? Or
no, I do plan on figuring out a side gig, try to start up some business, but with all the school I'm doing right now, I've not thought too far on it yet, but it's in the back of my head. To figure out something to do extra.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe it'll become training. Maybe. Once you get that 700.
Right.
What's your boy? He's the Nat. Well, he ain't no more. He just lost, but he was the Natty Olympia. What's his name? And then he's big as hell, but they always say he ain't natty.
Michael O'Hara?
Michael O'Hara. He's a fireman.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you know that? Nope. You know who he is? You know who you talking about?
Nope.
Damn.
I don't know none of the big powerlifters. I don't know.
No, he's
he's
a bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder, but he did I know you're too young for this, the American Gladiator series.
Bro, I knew him from somewhere else, bro. Yeah.
You said you heard of it?
I've heard of it, never.
It was like a TV show that they did back in the day, but that's where he came up. That's where he came up and got his fame. So, but yeah, they always say he's not natural. That Kenny KO, you follow any of Kenny KO stuff?
No.
And I gotta get your, your
Send
Instagram, your Instagram algorithm.
Oh, there's some good stuff on my
It's all
Instagram.
dying fetus and SpongeBob memes. This man, I'll tell you this. I think it was like 2 days ago. You must have been really bored or something.
Oh yeah.
Because like I either woke up or something. I checked my Instagram and I had seen in the messages it says like 4+ messages, 4+ new messages, right? So I click it, and then I got a call. I was like, took the call, then set my phone down, picked it back up a little later, looked at my Instagram messages, and it said 4+ new messages. I was like, man, it must have glitched up and didn't register that I hit it, and I was like, no, it took me to a whole other fucking new messages. I was like, this dude done sent me 8 to 12 new
I'm just sending
in a row. And most of them are SpongeBob. And I'll tell you what, a lot of them, because they voice over some shit, a lot of them do be cracking me up.
They're pretty funny. I wouldn't have sent them; they weren't funny.
But no, man, I appreciate you taking the time out today. And like I said, I've talked about you a few times on the show, man. And I'm gonna give you a petal, not your whole flower, but it's gonna give you your petal. You know what I mean? But you're one of the hardest working dudes in here, man. And I definitely see a bright future for you.
Second hardest working, but yeah.
So,
I don't know, man.
I appreciate you.
That's just down here. Mine's up here.
But nah, man, I see a bright future for you. You got that drive. You got something different in you. I don't know if it's the dying fetus music that you listening to.
I think it is.
But no, man, I'm excited to see you pull that 7 and go further on, bro.
It will happen.
So yeah, appreciate you. Man, you got work tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
So you back in Wednesday?
Yep.
All right. Good stuff, man. Thanks for watching. Again, be checking out 740barbell.com, 740barbell.com. Check out either one of our Instagrams. We got the links on there. And this is the Push Away Show. See y'all.
And of course the courage in these veins, people passing the limits, a bunch of beasts broke off the chain. From the folks, see them growing and reaching up to pass our peak though. Welcome to the Push and Weight Show.